welcome to this explainer. Let's be honest, between the rising costs of absolutely everything at the grocery store and just the general unpredictability of the modern economy, relying on a single source of income can feel, well, a bit nerve-wracking. Am I right? So today, we're going to uncover a really powerful blueprint together. We're looking at the modern roadmap to side hustle success, and specifically, we're going to figure out how to navigate the path to achieving true financial flexibility. So what if you could make extra money without quitting your day job? Just think about what that actually looks like on a random Tuesday night. Imagine how your daily life would change if you could generate an entirely new stream of income right from your living room sofa, all without risking your primary paycheck. Pretty appealing, right? To put this in perspective, we're talking about the potential for an extra $500 to $2,000 a month. That's not just spare pocket change. That is a mortgage payment, entirely stress-free. Or, it's maxing out an IRA or covering your family's groceries for the whole month. Millions of people across the USA are already building these types of businesses, and some are even taking it a step further and turning them into full-time careers. So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to start with 1. The side hustle basics. Then 2. Freelancing and remote work. 3. Content and affiliates. 4. Selling digital products. 5. The AI advantage. And finally, 6. Final advice for success. Let's hit the road. Okay, let's dive into section 1. The side hustle basics. Finding your baseline. First things first, a side hustle is definitely not a second full-time job where you're clocking in for another exhausting 40 hours. No way. It's simply a way to earn extra money part-time, whether that's online or offline. But you know what? The true magic lies in the fact that it often requires little to literally zero upfront investment. You aren't taking out some massive, scary bank loan to open a brick-and-mortar store. You're just leveraging the tools and skills you already have sitting right there on your laptop. Ultimately, yes, of course we all want more income. But honestly, money is just a tool. The real destination on this map is what that income buys you psychologically. It unlocks more freedom and total control over your own time. When you aren't completely reliant on a single employer for every single dollar, you get to dictate how your life operates. It's a real game changer. Moving right along to section 2, freelancing and remote work, trading skills for active income. This is hands down the absolute fastest way to start earning active income. Whether you're offering writing, graphic design, video editing, or even data entry, the barrier to entry is essentially zero. For example, the demand for short-form video editors for platforms like TikTok and Instagram has absolutely skyrocketed. By jumping on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, you can connect with clients globally, and I'm serious, literally land your first paying gig by this weekend. Now, if you kind of prefer a bit more structure than freelancing provides, remote online roles like virtual assistants, customer support, or online tutoring are totally booming right now. Here's a somewhat surprising fact for you. Companies are actively shedding expensive physical office space at record rates, and they're desperately looking for reliable people to handle these tasks remotely. It's incredibly beginner-friendly, highly flexible, and a lot of the time you can even set your own hours. All right, next stop on the map is section 3, content and affiliates, building audiences and earning commissions. Now this is where things get really exciting, because this is where we stop just trading our hours for dollars and start building actual long-term assets. You pick a platform, like a YouTube channel, a TikTok page, or a blog, and you dive into a high-demand niche. Think finance, AI tools, education, or lifestyle. You aren't just making videos or writing posts, you're building a highly targeted community. And once you have an audience's trust, boom, amazing earnings through ads and sponsorships naturally follow. And this brilliantly illustrates the absolute simplicity of affiliate marketing. Step 1, share a product link. Step 2, earn a commission for every single sale. That's it. That's the whole shebang. You don't have to deal with shipping logistics, you don't handle angry customer service complaints, and you don't even need to invent a product. You are simply acting as the trusted bridge between a great product that you probably already use and your audience. Let's transition to section 4, selling digital products, scalable passive income. We're talking about ebooks, online courses, and digital templates. Imagine, for example, that you are just naturally great at organizing personal budgets. Like, it's just your thing. You could build a sleek, easy-to-use Notion template or an Excel tracker and package that specific knowledge into a downloadable file. You are taking what is already inside your head and turning it into a tangible product to capture the online market. The absolute best part of this specific hustle comes down to a simple, incredibly powerful philosophy. Create once, sell multiple times. You might spend a Saturday and Sunday grinding away, building that budget template or writing that short ebook. But once it's done, that single digital asset can be downloaded and purchased infinitely, 1,000 times over, without you ever having to lift another finger. Next up, Section 5, the AI Advantage, the modern side hustle shortcut. Think of AI as your free, tireless intern that never, ever needs a coffee break. It helps you create content faster, it brainstorms ideas for you when you're just staring blankly at a screen, and it automates all those boring, repetitive daily tasks. For example, you can use a tool like ChatGPT to outline an entire online course or write your website copy in a matter of minutes instead of days. It is literally the ultimate modern turbo boost for anyone flying solo. And finally, we've arrived at Section 6. Final advice for success, reaching your destination. Look, the internet is basically a factory for shiny object syndrome, constantly telling you to try the next big thing. So here is your formula to cut through all that noise. Step 1, pick one side hustle. Step 2, stay consistent. Step 3, improve your skills over time. The source material is completely adamant about this rule of 1. Don't try to build a YouTube channel, launch a freelance graphic design career, and write an ebook empire all in the exact same week. Pick one single lane and master it. So, the crucial point is perfectly captured in this thought straight from our source material. Success doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen with effort. Building a new, reliable income stream takes actual time and real, focused work. Actually, scratch the idea of easy money entirely. There are no real get-rich-quick schemes. But the payoff of that consistent effort, the absolute flexibility and peace of mind it brings, for sure, it's entirely worth it. So, think about the paths we've mapped out today. Which lane on the roadmap will you choose to build your freedom? Whether you start freelancing tonight, filming your first video tomorrow, or drafting an ebook this weekend, the power is entirely in your hands to take action right now. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely cannot wait to see which route you take.